Packers just caught an unexpected break. I'm going to break that down for you guys here in this video. If you are new and haven't subscribed, I talk everything Packers. So please help show your support. Hit that subscribe button. Before we get into the unexpected break for the Packers, let me bring you up to speed on a couple of things. One, Carrington Valentine returned to practice, which is excellent news for the Pack organization because he was sorely missed last week in the loss to the Minnesota Vikings, having a talented wide receiving core there in Addison and Jefferson. Valentine's presence was missed along with Jair Alexander, and whether or not Jair is going to be able to get, some playing time this upcoming week against the Rams to be determined. But Valentine, all signs are pointing in a positive direction for him to play against the Rams. Also returning to practice is Jordan Morgan. Jordan Morgan, Sean Ryan has filled in super nice for Morgan. Sean Ryan is one of those dudes that when called upon, we knew that he was going to answer the call. But Jordan Morgan, we spent a first-round draft pick on this guy. We all want to see what he's capable of doing. So the sooner he can get out there, the better for us Packers and the Packer organization, just to see what this dude is capable of producing out there. So what is the unexpected break that the Packers get? Well, it comes on a couple of levels. One, the Packers are playing the Rams right now when they are completely injury depleted at the moment. Ahead of, at the beginning of the season, everybody looked at the Rams as potentially a Super Bowl contender because they've got a very talented wide receiver core in Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. Both those guys are going to be missing from the Rams Packer game. Also, the Rams are going to be down 3 offensive linemen, and we all know that Matthew Stafford is not a mobile quarterback, which means Jeff Hafley should have a heyday sending a lot of blitz packages against this depleted offensive line. That's break number one. Break number two for the Packers is that the Rams are coming off of a loss to the Chicago Bears, and defensively for the Rams, they just did not look good. Here's what this article says right here. Cam Lumpkin right here. So Cam Lumpkin is one of those guys that was a D-back for the Rams that is a young dude, a rookie, that they expected some big things. He's not giving the results, so their chart is starting to scramble and make some changes. It says right here, Lumpkin's time on the field during preseason and practice was marked by some bright spots, but ultimately it wasn't enough to guarantee a spot in the lineup. The Rams secondary has faced some challenges in maintaining coverage against top tier receivers, and Lumpkin's release may be part of a broader effort to tighten their defensive play. The Rams secondary is currently bottom 20 in the league at passing yards allowed, giving up a whopping 249.7 per contest. That is fantastic news for the Green Bay Packers because Jordan Love is due for a win. And so this is very good news for the Packers that this Rams team is not just scrambling on being depleted offensively with injuries. Defensively, they're trying to figure what their identity is out there. And let's take a look at what Caleb Williams was able to do last week. He puts in one of his better statistical performance against this Rams secondary. And we all know, we've seen Caleb Williams out there. He hasn't looked that great. So he's 17 of 23, 157 yards and a touchdown. Again, one of his better statistical games out there. Bright spot when we start looking at this Rams defense, the Rams have are last in the league in rushing defense, and the Packers are second in rushing offense. So that is a good sign. The Packers expect to see a big performance from them offensively, both in the air and on the ground. Matt LaFleur is 4-0 against Sean McVay, and the Rams have lost 9 of the last 10 against the Green Bay Packers. So again, great news, great unexpected break that the Packers are getting. The Packers need to capitalize on this. Leave your comments, and as always, go Pack Go.